There is no other pepper in our garden this year that we are more excited to taste than this one here. This is a crossbreed between two peppers that you've probably heard of, and the result should be something very special. Welcome to Pepper Geek, I'm Crystalline, and today Calvin and I will be tasting the barbarous antipodes for the first time. This pepper here is a cross between a bell pepper and a ghost pepper. We've been growing it this season and we're really excited to finally taste it and see what the flavor is all about. I did do a lot of digging, but unfortunately there really isn't much history or info on this plant online. We do know that it's a cross between a bell pepper and a ghost pepper, and somebody by the name of Florian Hotch crossed this pepper somewhere in Germany. If you happen to have any more information about this pepper, please let us know in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in learning how to crossbreed your own peppers, we have a free guide over on Pepper Geek that shows the entire process of crossbreeding from start to finish. I'll leave a link in the description below. It definitely looks exactly how you would expect a bell ghost pepper cross to look. The pods are larger than a ghost pepper with softened edges, and it ripened to this beautiful red color, and it looks pretty inviting, but we're not really sure exactly how spicy they're gonna be. The pods also have these whimsical stems that add a lot of interest to the plant. We noticed through growing this plant that the leaves have been pretty consistently floppy. It looks like it's really thirsty, but it's not. It's just kind of the growth pattern of the plant. So overall, we haven't had any issues with disease. Even the pests haven't really been interested in it. The beetles kind of took a liking to it earlier in the season, but it's looking pretty good now, and it's been a really healthy, stable plant. Pretty impressive. It's also pretty tall, and we have about a dozen peppers on this plant, but 2 of them have ripened up for us, so we're gonna harvest them and give them a try. So we're inside now, the pods are harvested, and we're ready to give it a try.
These things are beautiful, actually. I mean, they're like glistening and bright red, a little bit of corking on this one. I'm really impressed with how they look, and I've always kind of wondered what this cross would be, you know, the sweetest pepper with one of the hottest peppers in the world, and here we have it. This is really cool.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to grow this plant. I found the seeds on Samias, and it sounded like a really interesting variety with not much information about it online. Really no reviews or history or much information, so really pumped to have grown it.
Yeah, it feels sort of exotic, even though I think everyone kind of wonders that. If you've ever thought about crossbreeding your own, it's like, oh, I wonder if I could do a bell with a ghost pepper or a bell with a Carolina Reaper. And it just kind of looks like this bloated ghost pepper that like gained some weight and kind of got smooth around the edges. I can't wait to taste it.
Yeah, and a couple of you guys actually reached out saying that you're growing this pepper, or you've grown a few of them or tried to grow it, but we really don't have any reports about how it tastes or how hot it is. So it's a complete mystery to us.
I'm gonna guess it's a lot hotter than a jalapeno. I think it's gonna be hotter than it looks. It kind of looks tame to me. It's like I said, it's just kind of round and bubbly. I think there's gonna be some real heat behind it.
Yeah, I'm secretly hoping that it is more on the mild side, but it still has floral notes like a ghost pepper and still has the flavor of a ghost pepper, but with a more manageable heat. That would be perfect.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, ghost peppers and bell peppers come from different species too. They're not just different peppers, they come from entirely different species, totally different flavor. If you've never tried a ghost pepper, it's floral, like you said, kind of flowery, a little bit of potpourri taste to it, a little bit lemony, citrusy as well. So that combined with the sweetness of a bell pepper, I mean, I hope it is combined as well.
Yeah, so we have milk here, cheese. I heard that biting into a lemon can help if these are really too spicy, but hopefully it'll just be pleasant and delicious and perfectly tolerable.
Okay, so let's cut one of these open and see what they look like inside. Oh, so one half of this does have one of those little internal proliferations. It's kind of a pepper inside of the pepper, but looks kind of as expected to me. It has pretty thick walls and smells interesting. Does not just smell like a bell pepper. No, but it doesn't smell too hot. You know, are you sure? It kind of smells like a jalapeno almost. It smells more jalapeno-ish than bell pepper, but not super floral either. It doesn't really smell like a ghost pepper. That pungent smell doesn't hit you. It smells good. It smells really good.
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers. Barbarous antipodes, bell pepper ghost.
I'm nervous.
Super sweet.
Yeah. There's really no need for any cheese, milk, or lemon.
Are you sure? Because I'm getting quite a bit of heat.
I'm not.
Okay, bite it up the middle where the
All right.
placenta is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bit lengthwise. There it is. That's so good. I really, really like this pepper.
Me too.
Wow. It's not unbearable at all. It's like almost perfect heat level.
I would say it's on par with a pretty spicy jalapeno.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing it tastes great. It's super sweet. The flesh is like the sweetest red bell pepper flavor you've ever had. And the flesh isn't too spicy. It's really all concentrated in the placenta.
Yeah, so you get like all that sweet flavor of a really sweet red bell pepper with just like perfect heat. Like it's exactly what I wanted it to be.
Totally stuffable too. Some of these are
Yeah.
pretty big, so you could make some like poppers with these, or stuff them with cheese, a little bit of heat, tons of sweetness. Like, yeah, I don't need the cheese, but it looks good.
What about a hot sauce? Do you think this would be good in a hot sauce?
Definitely. You could ferment this down and make a delicious hot sauce with it. Roast them up, stuff them, like I said. Man, what a cool idea. I'm happy that it's not crazy hot, because that would kind of ruin it for me. You get into that too spicy range. If it was closer to a ghost pepper than a bell pepper, it might be kind of unusable, but this is great.
It has a really nice lingering spice,
Yeah,
but it's not overwhelming.
it's sticking around.
So I am burning up a little bit. It's not too bad, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to see if lemon actually does help with spice level or calming the spice. Ugh.
It's sour for a sec.
For a second, because you're just overwhelmed with sour.
Comes right back though. No, that doesn't work. If anything, it's worse now.
Yeah. Whoever recommended that, we're coming for you. Well, I am so glad that we decided to grow this pepper. We will definitely be growing this again. It is so good. And if you have any experience growing the Barbarous Antipodes, let us know how you liked the flavor, how your plants did, and let us know if you have any more information about it as well. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.